Hello guys, welcome to Online Web Tutor presented by Perfortech Solutions team. I am Sanjay. We are learning backbone.js tutorial from scratch and this is our part 15th of this video session series. So in this video session we are going to discuss about model events in backbone.js. In the previous video sessions we have discussed about this topic in great detail where we have seen several different events in model. So have a look what are the events that we have seen so far in this video session series. These are the events guys that we had seen so far before making this video, that about initialize method, get method, set, escape, has, unset, clear and so many up to 11. We have seen up to 11 model events before making this video. So if you are a beginner about model events in backbone.js, then go to YouTube, type online web tutor. You can find the playlist of backbone.js where you can find about these events in great detail where we had discussed about these. So in this video session we are going to discuss about clone model events, has changed, changed attributes, previous and previous attributes. So these are the model events which we are going to see in this video session. So let's get started with the clone model event. So this is the code where we are going to write our new generated code. So this is the model guys that we have declared, as you can see, which contains 3 attributes. Also we have created a simple view. Also we have instantiated a model, means object of the view. And also we have linked our model to this view, as you can see, and this is the render function. So just save this file, go to browser and refresh this page. Let me check that this program actually runs or not. Just console tab. Here is the statement that, as you can see, which we have written so far under render method. So guys, let's cut this code from this coding area. Don't make it too much complex, this just create another file for that. Just save this file to like script.js, and this file actually contains our whole backbone code. We are making our code too much complex here, so we have just get rid of the code and we have separated the file for our backbone.js code. Just link create script src and it is script.js. So this is the file that we have actually made separated with the backbone.js code. Okay, now we are going to add some new code to this script.js to implement our new model events into this. Let us start with the clone method. Basically guys, clone method makes a duplicate copy of a model object. As you can see, we have so far created a my model object of our backbone.model, means we have created my model object for now. If we want to make a copy of that, means we want to duplicate this object, then we need to use the clone method. Let's say in browser first. Just go to console, refresh page once more. As you can see, after refreshing, actually the browser has made my model object. Just type my model. As you can see, a model actually has created which contains 3 values, name, team and age. Let's make a copy of my model. My model dot clone. We have made the clone of my model object. Let's store into another object. So just store like second object. Just press enter. As you can see, we have created our second object which is just a copy of my model object. So let me check the second object value. Just press enter. As you can see, the second object which we have created, which contains the same value, name, team and the age, which actually my model contains. So we have created a duplicate copy of my model object which basically contains the same attributes, same events which actually my model contains. So let's convert into JSON format to JSON As we can see, these all values are inherited, or you can say it made a duplicate of my model object. So let's check in our code. To create a clone of our my model object, just we need to use clone method. So if you want to make, suppose here we want to make like my model object 2, and just we need to copy of that. You need to write clone method. We have made a duplicate of my model object and we have assigned into my model object 2. Just copy this object and paste it in your view. Just copy of that, paste it here. As we have made this object links with this view. Now we are going to use this model to our view. Just copy of that, console.log this dot model dot toJSON. This dot model refers to this model, and this model actually contains all the attributes of my model object 2. And what is my model object 2? It's a clone, it's a copy of my model object. So just comment this line, go to browser and refresh your page. As you can see, it contains the same value actually my model object contains. Okay, so clone method basically used to create the copy of a model object. So this is the first method that we have seen. hasChanged method actually detects that our model has changed its attribute values or not. Basically, as we know guys, that the my model object contains the three values, name, team and age. If you want to change the value, suppose of like name, then how can we detect that the model has changed? So by using hasChanged event, we can detect that the model has actually changed its attribute. So just go to browser and check this functionality. So type my model object 2, which we have created of copy of that, dot hasChanged. It returns false. It represents a boolean value indicating that the model object 2 does not have changed any of its value. Let me change of its name first. My model object dot set name equal to abc something. Just press enter. As we have set the new name for this model object, as you can see, it has taken the new name which we have assigned. Let's check its has event changed event. My model object it returns true value, indicating that we have changed our my model object attribute. So hasChanged basically used to indicate that any of the attribute in any model object has changed or not. Let's see in action in our code. Suppose my model object 2 has the same value actually my model object contains. Let's change its value. Something like, let me first check my model object 2 dot hasChanged. As we know, it returns a boolean value, so we will use into if and else condition. Just make comment of this line. We have used hasChanged method into if condition because as we seen that it returns the boolean value, as you can see. So we can use it in if condition. If it returns true, then this message will be printed, otherwise else block will be executed. Let's see in action in browser. Just refresh your page. As you can see, value not changed, definitely because we haven't set any new value to this model object. Let me change some value, that like my model object, just copy that and paste it here. Set, suppose name Neeraj Kumar and its age something like 10 years old. We have set the two new attributes for my model object 2. Now if we're gonna run this program, then we can find that hasChanged event returns the true value because we have changed their value here. So just save this file, go to browser and refresh your page. As you can see, value changed because we have changed our values. So hasEvent event basically used to detect that our model has changed its attribute values or not. So according to the use of hasChanged, you can implement into your view file. Let's see changedAttributes. ChangedAttributes, guys, it's an event which actually detect what values we have changed to our model object. As we have seen that we have changed the two values like name and age, but the team value remains unchanged. So the changedAttributes returns all the parameters which we have changed so far. So let's see in our browser first. Just refresh this page. We have changed our myModelObject values, name and age. Let's type myModelObject dot changedAttributes and just press enter. As we can see, guys, we have changed the two values, name and the age, which actually detected by changedAttributes event of model object. So by the help of changedAttributes, we can track our values which we have changed. Suppose we are going to change something like team. Just type team. Suppose I am writing India. Just go to browser and refresh your page. Once you have refreshed, just type myModelObject changedAttributes and press enter. As you can see, we have changed the team value and the name. So by default, by the help of changedAttributes, we can track our changedAttributes values of any model object. So let's see in action in our code that when hasChanged detect that the value has changed of a model object, we want to print it in our browser console. myModelObject, just copy of that, paste it here, dot changedAttributes. So when we detect by the help of hasChanged method, it returns true value, means the model object values has changed. So we can track the model values changed by using changedAttributes. Just save your file, go to browser and refresh your page. Successfully we can track the changed values. As we can see that the team and the age we have changed so far. Now let's see next method, previous method. Basically the previous method event is used to track the previous value of any attribute. Suppose if you want to see the previous value of a team, means what actually the team before changing its new value, what it actually contains. As we can see, it contains the name Prophetic Solutions in the team attribute, and we have changed Prophetic Solutions to team India. Let's check into browser first. We have changed the value of team into India. Let's detect its previous value. So team myModelObject dot previous. Within previous, you need to pass the key of team. As you can see, guys, Prophetic Solutions actually the previous value of team which contains. So basically by the help of previous event, we can detect or can track of any previous value of any key. Suppose we have changed the value of age. As you can see, let's detect what will be the age or what was the age before changing. So myModelObject dot previous, and here is the key name that we have to pass, age. It's 26. Before changing, it contains the value of 26. Let me check that. Yes, it's actually contained 26. So by the help of previous event, we can detect the previous value of any key. So just right here, if any value changed, then just we need to keep track of that, like myModelObject dot previous, and here is the key, like if we have changed the team value. So let me print the team. Just refresh this page. Obviously we have changed the name of team from Prophetic Solutions to team India. Now the next method, previous attributes, keep tracks of all the past values before changing any of the model attributes. As we can see that our model object actually basically it contains its past values, something like name Sanjay Kumar, team Prophetic Solutions, and the age is 26, but we have changed our values to team India and age equal to 10. So if we want to keep track of the past values of any model object, we need to use previous attributes. Let's see in browser first. We have changed our my model object into new values of team and age. Let's track its past values. So my model object dot previous attributes. This is the previous values actually guys my model object 2 contains. As you can see, name Sanjay Kumar, team Prophetic Solutions, and age is 26. So these are the old values of a my model object 2. So let's see in action in our code. So basically when we have detected that our model has changed, let me write its old values. Console.log my model object 2 dot its previous attributes. So here is we can detect our previous values by previous attributes. So just save this file, go to browser and refresh your page. We can see our changes worked. So by the help of guys these events, you can track all of the necessary events in backbone.js. So let's recap all these events once more. By the help of a clone event, you can make a duplicate copy of any model object, which we have seen. We have made a copy of my model and we have stored into another object like my model object 2. By the help of this object, we have performed all the operations in our view. As you can see, my model object 2, which is just a copy of my model object. In the next event hasChanged. Basically this event is used in model to detect that actually our model has changed any values or not. hasChanged method returns a boolean value indicating that the model has changed or not, and according to its boolean value we can use into if condition. As you can see, hasChanged detects that our model has changed any of its attributes or not. changedAttributes basically indicates or it will returns all the changed values of any model object. As we can see that we have the old values of my model object, we have changed its attributes like team and age. So if we want to return the changed values of my model object 2, so just we need to use changedAttributes to returns all the new values of my model object 2. Previous event just basically used to return any of the old values of any changed key. Means we have set team and the age value for my model object 2. So if you want to get the past values of a team, then we have to just use previous and we need to pass the key. My model object 2 dot previous event, here we have to pass the key which actually we wants the past value. And the last, that is previous attributes. These events actually basically track the old values of any my model object 2. We have 3 different attributes. As you can see, we have changed 2 values like team and age. If you want to track all the old values of my model object 2, so by the help of previous attributes we can track all its past values. So these are the events guys that you have to keep in your mind while using model events in backbone.js application. What is the basic difference between previous and previous attributes? Previous attributes returns all its old values. It does not depend any key. It returns all the key of a model object which actually changed, and the previous value takes a key value which you want to print the value of old. So basically guys, we have seen all the model events in this video session. So if you have any query about this video session guys, then please do comment. I will give my reply as soon as possible. And if you haven't watched about these events in backbone.js our tutorial, then please visit online web tutor and get the details about these events. So we have studied about these events in our past videos, as well as we have added 5 more model events into this list. So total we have seen so many model events in backbone.js application. So guys, one thing I told you that in our last videos we have seen about model changed events. So one of the thing that I have missed on that video session, let me discuss in this video session also. One of the method in backbone views is listenTo. As you have heard about this word if you are a backbone.js developer, like listenTo. So this is the event of backbone views guys that we have seen under the backbone views when we have studied about in this video session series. So where we have missed this event in upcoming videos, so this is the video we are going to see about this event. So basically guys, listenTo event is used to detect, or you can say listen, the model values. Means once you change the values of a model, attributes of a model, then listenTo method detects the changed values to our backbone views. Let's see in action in our code. So we can see that my model object to dot set we have changed the 2 attributes. So by the help of listenTo methods we can actually listen the changed attributes values of these model objects. Just get rid of that. Also just make comment of all the code. Here we are going to use listenTo method. This dot listenTo this dot model So what we did so far, we have implemented listenTo method in our backbone views, which basically takes 3 parameters. As you can see, this dot model. Basically this dot model refers to the current instance that we have passed into model, and it's my model object too. We have implemented the change events. Whenever the model changes, then this dot model callback function actually fires and it prints all the changed attributes of our model. So just save this file, go to browser and refresh your page. Once type my model object to, you can see these are the values which actually we have set to my model object to. Let's write one more sentence to change or track the model has changed or not. Just save this file, go to browser and refresh your page. My model object to, we got the 3 values. Okay, this is our old values. Now let me set some new values to this object. My model object dot set name something like online web tutor. Just press enter. As you can see, model changed because on the changing event, means when we have changed the my model object by the help of its name attributes. So the listenTo method actually detects that we have changed our model and it runs its callback function. And this dot model change is a callback function which we have made under backbone views, and it printed the statement, also the changed attributes. As you can see, the changed attributes it indicated. So by the help of listenTo event guys, you can listen your model that whenever you change your model, it will detect the change and it returns all the values actually if you pass into its callback function. So basically listenTo method works under 3 parameters. First, you have to keep in your mind about the model, and this one is the event, actually in which event you want to find. Like we want that when the model change, we need to fire this callback function, and the third parameter is the callback function. and here we have defined so far. So this is the thing guys that we have left in our old videos, that where we have discussed about model change events. So this is one more event that we have seen about listenTo, and it's a basic important event of backbone.js views. So guys, in this video session we have discussed so many things about model events, as well as we have seen about backbone view change events, that is listenTo. So guys, if you have any query about this video session, then please drop your comment. I will give my reply. So guys, for this video session, thank you for watching. Have a great day.